breaking news. Donald Trump said he's going to sue the Wall Street Journal because they have just released a story accusing Donald Trump of sending a sexy letter to Jeffrey Epstein for Jeffrey Epstein's 50th birthday. Apparently this has just been uncovered. I'm going to give you my full opinion on this in a minute, but this is big news. This is huge news. This is huge news. And you could speculate the reason Donald Trump is sanctioning more information to be released regarding the Epstein files is because of the Wall Street Journal's accusation that's just been made. So Trump has allegedly sent Jeffrey Epstein a lewd letter inside the outline of a naked woman for his 50th birthday, according to the Wall Street Journal. And one of the quotes from that letter is, "May every day be another wonderful secret." Here is the Wall Street Journal's accusation. They say, "It isn't clear how the letter with Trump's signature was prepared. Inside the outline of the naked woman was a typewritten note styled as an imaginary conversation between Trump and Epstein, written in the third person." So here is the dialogue within this letter that Wall Street Journal is accusing Donald Trump of sending Epstein to celebrate his 50th birthday. Voiceover, "There must be more to life than having everything," the note began. Donald Trump, "Yes, there is, but I won't tell you what it is." Jeffrey, "Nor will I, since I also know what it is." Donald, "We have certain things in common, Jeffrey." Jeffrey, "Yes, we do, come to think of it." Donald, "Enigmas never age. Have you noticed that?" Jeffrey, "As a matter of fact, it was clear to me the last time I saw you." Donald, "A pal is a wonderful thing. Happy birthday, and may every day be another wonderful secret." So Donald Trump has threatened to sue regarding this letter, straight up. So Donald Trump said, "I'm going to sue Rupert Murdoch's arse off, the owner of the Wall Street Journal and his third-rate newspaper." Responding to this accusation, Donald Trump posted on Truth Social, "The Wall Street Journal printed a fake letter supposedly to Epstein. These are not my words, not the way I talk. Also, I don't draw pictures. I told Rupert Murdoch it was a scam, that he shouldn't print this fake story, but he did, and now I'm going to sue his arse off and that of his third-rate newspaper. Thank you for your attention to this matter." So if you are on Donald Trump's side, you will speculate that the Wall Street Journal have capitalized on this intense Jeffrey Epstein speculation that, let's be honest, in no small part has been stimulated by Donald Trump's denial that there's a client list and his Attorney General Pam Bondi. If you are on the side of the left, you will say that the reason Donald Trump has been so aggressively trying to quash this Epstein speculation is because he's involved in some capacity. So now I'll give you my opinion on this. So this letter by the Wall Street Journal, it is obviously fake. It doesn't sound like Donald Trump. And you can see they're desperately trying not to get sued by referring to an imaginary conversation in the third person that might allude to the fact that Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump might have done something together. It reads like some weird kind of narrative from a script. So if you were to try to concoct a story to try to hurt Donald Trump regarding Epstein, the way you would do it is exactly like that, trying to make sure you can't get sued and use loopholes to write it in the third person. It even has a weird dash at the end, like in ChatGPT. In the real world, who would write a letter like that to Epstein? I'm going to create a third-person conversation narrative, subtly alluding to things we might do together. It's super, super strange. And people have been reacting to this on X. Pericles on X says, it even has the AI dash in the last sentence, but the Wall Street Journal still thought it was real. And most importantly, where is this letter? I want to see the letter. I want to see the handwriting. I want to see it, but it's just alluded to by the Wall Street Journal. The Wall Street Journal obviously knew they were going to get sued by Donald Trump for writing this, but the activists who want to destroy Donald Trump probably have taken that into account. And essentially, this is part of the budget to smear Donald Trump in their PR campaign for the left, which is worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Let's get sued by Donald Trump to try to smear him. So this is quite interesting news today, really. Donald Trump, under pressure from his base, has said he's going to release the grand jury testimony on Friday, the 18th of July, regarding the Epstein files. It's not clear which grand jury testimony it could be. It could be from any of the number of cases brought against Epstein over the years, some of which have already been heavily criticized for being nothing burgers in terms of like the release of information. And at the same time, the Wall Street Journal is accusing Donald Trump of writing this kind of cryptic, sexy letter to Jeffrey Epstein. And Donald Trump said he's going to sue the Wall Street Journal because of it. What do you think about this? What is your opinion on the story? Do you think these two stories are linked? Do you think Donald Trump was trying to obfuscate things because the letter's real? Do you think that Donald Trump's not involved at all, but he's just getting tired of this news and it actually is a conspiracy theory? It's not really the case that there's this high-profile client list of all these royals, monarchs, and politicians in the list, and Donald Trump just wants to get on with things. What do you think is actually going on, and what do you think is going to be in the release of this grand jury testimony today? I'm Johnny Massacre, and if you're just joining us, we're discussing the latest Jeffrey Epstein news. But if you have been watching from the beginning, then stop your grinning and drop your linen, donate some cash, and let's keep winning. Streamlabs.com/Johnny Massacre, patreon.com/Johnny Massacre, and paypal.me/give me a hell yeah. You can donate now to help keep this channel running.